All right, so we got some Mignogna stuff to talk about. There's quite a few things that have happened that I can kind of make a really nice update video on. But before I do that, I saw a couple other channels talk about this, and I want to talk about it too to help spread the knowledge. So if you didn't know, there was a 30th anniversary edition where you're going to get all of the Dragon Ball Z episodes right here, 37 Blu-ray discs. They're asking for $350. There's a trailer up on YouTube talking about this, and it looks like it's the same damn footage from the Blu-rays that Funimation released, except down there in 4x3. There's no confirmation that this is Dragon Box footage, which, if you don't know, is the actual Dragon Ball Masters from Toei's vault, where they had the actual good footage, and you had all the you had all the right colors and everything. This looks like it's something Funimation did. It looks terrible. It's not worth $350. All of the hype for this in my mind is gone. So unless they come out and say we're getting all the title cards back, because if you didn't know, in the releases that we got, the end title card, we never got those over here other than the Dragon boxes. Don't know why. I don't remember what the reason was for that. We never got those. The picture, this is not Dragon Box picture either. So don't believe the hype on this. This is not worth $350. Wait for a confirmation, and I'll give you an update. So there's something really weird going on with Vic Mignogna and his voice credits for properties. And this is kind of what I've noticed. So Sanpan here did some research. Hirohei also did a video on this. And you check this out. So Sanpan did a little bit of research, found that Vic's still not listed on a lot of these voice credits. I guess he was originally listed right here. He's gone now. Now on that one, for the One Piece episode disc here, or a movie or whatever, I don't watch One Piece, so I'm not too sure. It's too long, and I feel like I'm way too far behind to get into One Piece. But he's not listed anymore. This one he still isn't. However, okay, you go over to Dragon Ball Super, he's not listed on here anymore. So on Amazon, he's not listed. However, yeah, you see here they have Chris Aries, Sabat Shamil. Now, considering Broly is the title character, you would think you would have Vic Mignogna here. Now, here's some interesting stuff that happened. He was originally not listed here. He is back on Full Metal Alchemist. Now, you come over here to, I still can't believe it's $200 for the original series, mostly because it's out of print, but man, that's a lot of money. I'm not paying $200 for that. You're out of your mind. You're out of your damn mind. So you come over here. Now, just the other day, he was not listed on the casting credits on the iTunes. He is now back. He is now back on the credits. This is strange. So it's like they take him off. We catch it. Somebody makes a video on it. Hirohei talked about it. And then they'll put him back on there. It's really weird. Now, I don't know. Maybe this is speculation, right? But it's kind of funny that this got done before. They said it was an error. They took Vic's name, put it back on there. Some time goes on. No one's talking about it. And what happens? They take his name back off. Then somebody talks about it again, and they put his name back on. It's almost like, and maybe I'm crazy, but it's almost like they are waiting for it to die down so that they can take his name off there and leave it off. That's kind of what it looks like to me. Because if it smells like crap, it surely is crap. And, I don't know what's going on with One Piece. It's really strange over on Amazon that he's not listed as the third most important actor here. Chris Aries is Frieza, but the name of the video is Broly. You would surely think that Vic Mignogna belongs on here. Now, it is noted here in the special features that Vic Mignogna answers your questions. I'm wondering if that will still be on there when the movie releases. We will find out when it comes out. I believe it releases April 15th. And then we will know for sure if Vic is still available as a special feature for the cast. But this is still suspicious to me. Why do they keep bringing him? Why do they keep taking him and putting him back on after someone talks about it? So, yeah, something really stinks because this is really kind of fishy. They keep taking him off, putting him back on. I'm not sure what's going on. What do you guys think in the comments? Do you think that this is a coincidence? Do you think this is another error? I don't know. This is really strange that they keep just taking him off and putting him back on. So we just have to keep watching and seeing if they keep this up. So next up, it turns out if you ignore the horde on Twitter, the screeching horde.
Trump is now president of the United States. President Obama is the ex-president. And Mr. Trump, for the moment, steps away for the inaugural address.
You'll make some money. So Bubba Fest, who we talked about in another video, decided to invite Vic to the convention. The guy who runs it says, hey, you know, I've known him for a long time. Great dude. I'm not going to listen to all this garbage. I've seen the evidence. There is none. Let's go ahead and bring Vic in if he wants to. And Vic accepted, and Vic is now going to Bubba Fest. We also heard that they were having their guests harassed by anonymous people. I wonder who that could be. The Kick Vic people, of course. Harassing people because they're not getting their way, as always.
No shit.
And once again, the bright side is that if you do ignore the horde on Twitter, you will make money. As we can see here from Bubba Fest, who said, screw those people, we're going to make some money. And they, in fact, did. So they stood with Vic, and the fans showed up. So this comes from Nick's live stream. This is a direct quote. Everyone's happy. From my perspective, the proof is in the pudding, right? The engagement is way, way up on our social media and on our website. We've had tremendous ticket sales ever since we announced Vic as a guest. Our sales have increased every single day. So people are coming to see him. And it's just clear to us that from every piece of data that we can look at, there are way more people that believe Vic, believe in him, and love him than don't. I don't want to feel like they're unwelcome at our show. Anyone that wants to come and enjoy themselves and have a good time and enjoy that sense of community that we're building here, come on down. Doesn't matter if you've never been to an event before, which a lot of people haven't. But you know, at the same time, we're going to provide a very safe and secure and enjoyable environment for everyone. And he goes on to say, you've mentioned people walking out of conventions and threatening to walk out, and we've actually had someone reach out to a couple of our celebrities and hurl these accusations. Vic is this and Vic is that, etc., etc., encouraging people to drop out, to bow out, and all of that, and they are not. So they're standing up to what's going on and saying, screw them. We want nothing to do with that. We're going to show up. We're going to stand with Vic, and I'm glad to see it. So a lot of the reasons that people are coming out and backing Vic is because of all the shady evidence that the Kick Vic people have pretty much put forward. There's been no evidence, nothing but accusations and, once again, stories that say, my brother's friend from a buddy's house that was hanging out with these people one time over at this store said that some people told them one time in a back alley behind Kamea Con last year for some guys that were at a different con said that Vic did this. It's all hand-me-down phone tag. You remember, like, you ever played that game where everyone sits there with a bunch of cups and they have the string on them? And you tell one story to another person, and they tell that story to the person and another person, and it's totally different by the time it reaches the end. That's pretty much every single Vic Mignogna accusation. A bunch of bull crap. And little by little, these people who have had their pictures used against Vic are starting to pop up. Here's another. So there's a video here, this woman that comes up and says, hey, they took pictures of me and Vic and took them out of context and tried to paint him as some kind of predatorial jerk. And that's not how it went down. There's a nice 5-minute video here. The link is in the description of this article. So I'm going to share this article in the source on my video in the description. Check that out. You can go and watch this video. It's 5 minutes long. And she explains exactly what we've all been saying about how they're just taking this and smearing him and trying to make him look like he's some kind of like evil jerk when it's clearly not the case. So give this a look. I think it's very interesting. All right, so before we end, there's a little bit of information that I want to share. So there's big rumors flying around that apparently Toei knows what's going on with the Vic situation, and I believe this is true. I've been speaking to someone who has done some video game work over in Japan and had some interesting conversations with some of the voice actors over there. particularly 3 big ones from Dragon Ball and a couple of other animes, and they did not have very good things to say about what's going on or with what's going on with the voice actors and all of this stuff. And I can 90% confirm that Toei does in fact know what's going on, and they are not happy about this. I'm going to probably do a video on this real soon. Got some really interesting bits of information to share about this particular meeting, and I think that would be a good video. In any case, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about this mess that's going on. Like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys real soon.